Let's talk about savings and investments then. So, like, what do you want that to look like? I mean, you could start off with, like, what's your debt looking like? Because before you move into savings and investments, you want to be clearing off that credit card debt and paying off that car loan. That stuff is really important. Oh no, Dan, I want to buy a house. I can make an 8% yield. Okay, 8% yield. All right. What's your debt on your car? 14% APR. Okay. So you're down 6%. Why do you pay your car off? By the way, I should add, none of this is financial advice. I'm not allowed to give financial advice because I'm not qualified to do so. So seek qualified advice from a financial advisor who works 60 hours a week for a living for the next 60 years. They know what they're doing, apparently. But get rid of some goddamn debt. Like, get rid of it. Get your credit cards in place. You owe $3,000 on a credit card, that's £300 a month for the next 10 months. That's done. Gone. By the time you get to December, you can then start moving that money over to investments. Hang on a second. Excuse me. So, this is about you clearing off some of this debt. Like, do you want to make 2023 to be the year that you turn everything around? By the way, this is not to say that you're not currently turning it all around. But having a plan that you know that you can actually put into place is going to be vital. Let me just grab a quick drink here. So, getting rid of debt, car loans, credit card debt, store loans, other loans, right? Like your yield or your return on investment on your investments isn't going to cover what you're currently paying in interest payments, right? The only thing that does that is property. That's why property is a good debt as long as it's generating cash flow. I'll say that again. The only good debt is property if it's rented, because your rent is coming in, paying for servicing the loan, and then it leaves you a little bit more, right? So we get that. But all this other stuff is bad, bad, bad. And it is time, once and for all, to go, do you know what? God damn it. This is it. We're going to get rid of all of it. We're going to get rid of all the debt. You're going to get yourself debt-free. Doesn't mean you have to close credit cards. You just start to use them better, right? This is what it's about. And your job for 2023 should be to be debt-free. You shouldn't be carrying any debt. Carrying debt is like climbing up a mountain with a sack full of boulders, right? A credit card boulder, a car loan boulder, a store card boulder, a loan for your TV boulder, store credit, right? And you're carting this boulder up the mountain, and at the top of the mountain is financial freedom, right? These boulders don't belong at the top of that mountain. You need to let go of them. You need to pay them off. And now is the time to start planning to do that in 2023. So how do you do it? Well, add them all up. 50 grand, okay? Let's just say you're not going to pay 50 grand off in a year. Or maybe you are. Let's talk about that. Let's challenge that head on. Let's say you got 50 grand worth of debt. What are you going to do to earn extra income? Right, it's 5 grand a month. Let's just say. Let's do it in 10 months. Let's be fancy about it. 5 grand a month. How are you going to make 5 grand a month? Well, that's 10 clients paying you £500 a month. Okay, what's the service? That's up to you. Or it's 50 clients paying you £100 a month. Is that some kind of membership thing? Is it some kind of personal training? 50 hours at £100 a month, by the way. So if you did £100 a month and every weekend you did something for these people, like a personal training session with them, I don't know what it is. And if you haven't got those skills, then you have to invest in yourself, get the skills, and then that investment will pay for itself severalfold. But this is about you getting on a spreadsheet, getting on a sheet of paper, writing it all down. What is your debt? How much is it going to take you to pay off that debt? And then how do you translate whatever that debt is per month? So if it's 50 grand, so it's 5 grand a month, 10 clients at £500, or 20 clients at 250 quid, or 25 clients at £200, right? What is that? That can be anything. We call that the money matrix, by the way. Do that calculation. Like, December, not just New Year, but the whole of December should be a period of self-reflection on, okay, this is what I've done this year. What was good? What was bad? What needs improvement? And then in December 2023, as I'm looking back at the last year, which is in the future, how does that look? This is about this self-reflecting, and we don't self-reflect. No, it's not self-reflect. No, it's too painful for the old ego. Let me grab a bottle of wine instead and go out with my mates and get shit-faced. Let's do that. That's much easier. That's not easier. You're just kicking that can further down the road. You're going to kick it down the road for another 30, 40 years and then you're dead. And never having achieved your goals, your dreams, or any of that stuff. It doesn't make sense to me.